What's up, everybody? I'm going to do a quick little video. I say quick because this gun, there's not a lot to talk about. It doesn't have a whole lot of features. It's not real fancy. But what is it? It is my Heritage Rough Rider 22. This one I believe I bought it used because all of the new ones I'm seeing now come with two cylinders, a 22 long rifle and then a 22 Magnum. I was not that lucky and I got the 22 long rifle. Still cool. I really like these Old West style guns. Single action, there's not, it's not double action. You can't just, nothing happens. It's kind of cool, but I'll show you how to break it down really quick. But I can tell you right now, I'm a big fan of it. I really like these simple old school guns. But here we go.
All right, here it is. So first off, I'm going to show you that it's empty. I don't know if you really can see, but you'll also have to take my word for it. It's a 6-shot 22. Obviously, it's not real impressive. There's a lot of 22s that there hold a lot more rounds. But let's start with the basics of it. It is kind of cool because it's modern. There is a safety here. Red for fire. Can't see. It's unsafe. Nothing would happen. And you can actually see the safety there. Well, maybe you can't see it, but there's a little safety switch that comes down whenever you do that, and it stops the hammer from hitting the firing pin. It's actually kind of cool. But so let's go how to take it apart. We're going to put the hammer in the half cock position right there. Then we're going to go to this little pin here. We're going to push it, and we're going to pull this little rod here out, and it just comes right out. And then the cylinder just falls right out. And there we go, 6 shots, a 22 long rifle. Like I said, the better ones come with the 22 Magnum cylinder, which is pretty cool, but mine is not that cool. But yeah, and that's it. That's as far as the teardown goes for it. You can get in there, clean the barrel out, clean in here by the hammer. But I plan on doing a video shooting it a little bit. It's not very eventful. It's just 22. There's no kick whatsoever. It's kind of cool. This is the little shell ejector right here. Pretty snazzy. Aside from the safety, it's modeled just like the old school guns. Let's go ahead and put this back together. So, gonna take the cylinder, gonna put it back into the pistol. It kind of just sits right in there. You want to make sure it's able to spin, make sure nothing's locked up. It's obviously going to be wobbling around a little bit. You just want to sort of find that sweet spot. You're going to take this little guide rod, put it back in, push this button to make it go all the way in, and then we're checking it just to make sure it spins, make sure nothing locks up. If it's not seated right, it will lock and it won't move, but everything is good. And that is about the extent of it. As far as functioning goes, there's a little flip hatch here, and then to load a shell in, you can't really tell, but the cylinder is off kilter, so you're going to put it in half cock, and then that lines the hole up with the groove here. So that's how you do that. You're going to do that, put one shell in, turn the cylinder, put one shell in, and you're just going to do that 6 times. Then you're going to close it up. If you're going to be shooting it right away, I guess you could pull it all the way back and fire. It's up to you. But if you're just gonna like, oh, I'm just loading it just to put it away, whatever, you're gonna pull it back a little bit, pull the trigger while keeping your finger on it, on the hammer. You need to keep positive control of the hammer the whole time. That's something that, isn't really a big deal with new guns. There's all sorts of safeties and stuff like that, and there is still a safety with this. It's just good habit to not let that slam forward. If you're holding that down and it were to just slip, if that didn't have that safety, the gun would go off. So just maintain positive control of it, lower it down, and then it is good to go. Then you'd go to fire all the way, pull the trigger 6 times, and that's how that works.
But yeah, guys, all in all, it's a great little gun. I really like it. I've got a thing for these Old West style revolvers and rifles. And plus, I mean, brand new, little over $100. You can get them used for cheaper. And if you're lucky, you can get them used with both cylinders. But, This is just how I do things, I guess. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought.